Hi, my name is John. I'm a physical therapist at Helen Hospital. In the instructional video, you will see a patient with an upper thoracic spinal cord injury and a left brachial plexus injury, which has resulted in significant weakness in the left arm. Despite that, the patient is able to perform both transfers in and out of the wheelchair and bed mobility with basically minimal to no physical assistance from the therapist. Following a spinal cord injury, performing daily tasks such as bed mobility and transfers can be very physically demanding and very difficult. And what makes the situation so unique is that the patient is able to perform both of those things, getting in and out of the wheelchair and getting in and out of bed, utilizing just his one good arm. After the therapist has placed the board, the patient will utilize his right hand pushing on the armrest to generate all the force to go across the transfer board. While doing so, the patient must lean over his right hand in order to keep his balance while pushing at the same time. Once the patient has reached the bed, he'll lower onto his right elbow and then let gravity do the work to lower his upper body into bed. Once there, the patient will start to manage his legs utilizing the cargo pants to lift the legs onto the bed. This technique does not work with more flexible materials such as sweatpants. There you go.
See you today. Oh, you see?
When getting out of bed, the patient lifts his legs and places both feet on top of the footrests. This technique is not always necessary if the bed and wheelchair are lowered to the ground, because the feet will be supported on the ground rather than on top of the footrests.
I'm still in my bed.
Good.
In order to sit up, the patient pulls on his pants to raise his upper body so that he can lean on his right elbow. Once on the elbow, the patient will then be able to push on top of his right hand in order to get into a sitting position. After the transfer board is placed, the patient quickly transitions from leaning on his right hand to holding onto the armrest. The patient pulls on the armrest with significant force to slide across the transfer board with no assistance from the therapist.
Good.